Myers, when people think of mental health issues among professionals, maybe first responders, nurses, doctors, social workers may immediately come to mind. But during Mental Health Awareness Month, we're putting the focus on those who represent people in the courtroom. Betty Williams, president of the California Lawyers Association, is joining me to talk about mental health issues in the legal community. Betty, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me, Melanie.
Yes. So, I mean, from your personal perspective, what is this profession like and how does it affect you mentally?
Well, thanks. You know, it's a very satisfying profession, but It is a demanding profession.
Right.
Between client demands, wanting to perform well for your attorney, for your clients, knowing the law. Some areas of law are probably more stressful if your client's facing prison time and losing personal freedoms, or areas where attorneys are dealing with clients with family matters or financial matters, if it's family law or bankruptcy law, things like that. It can be really stressful. And so attorneys will often focus more on their clients and doing well for their clients,
right.
and maybe not getting all the sleep they need, which ultimately eventually will affect how they're feeling in their own personal physical health and mental health. And then there's a business side of law. There's the law firm practice where there's the productivity measurements, how many billable hours, how many new clients, how many speaking engagements or writing presentations you do. And that can be a lot, especially for newer attorneys that are trying to kind of get their feet under them.
That can affect your personal life, right?
Definitely.
I mean, it can trickle into so many avenues of your well-being. And also, thinking ethically, sometimes you have to defend a client who may be accused of doing horrible things, so that has to weigh on.
Certainly.
Right?
That's exactly right, because as attorneys, you're bound to confidentiality,
right.
So what they tell you is, you have to keep to yourself, but sometimes it may not be the person you're most excited to represent. And
so how is the CLA helping attorneys today?
Thank you. So we've come to understand the stress and depression, anxiety that attorneys face, and attorneys are ahead of the curve, studies have shown, than the general population now, with not only how they are affected by stress and depression and the work-life balance, but also how they're handling it through substance abuse or misuse, alcohol misuse. And it affects more women than men, actually. There's a lot of alarming statistics, but I will say the industry is aware. We are doing more between not just awareness, but at California Lawyers Association, we have a health and wellness committee. And so every month we have something, whether it's in person or online or a webinar, articles, it's different things you can do. We have, attorney phone a friend. Last week it was Wellness Week. Wellness in Law Week,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
And we participated in three things. We had, one day a Zumba class led by an attorney, and one day a group of lawyers and judges talking about civility in the courtroom and in the profession. So activities like that. We have
that wasn't brought up before, right? In the last generation of lawyers, this wasn't really a thing, right? Like self-care and taking care of them. It was more, you got to be tough, you got to get ready.
Fill those hours, right?
Being a bulldog in the courtroom, right?
Right. Well, and as malpractice claims have gone up and more people have either left the law or have less interest in joining the profession, some of that has changed. But we also have a new generation of people coming up who mental health is something they talk about now in high school, some high schools or in college, and they're aware, and they don't want to just turn away their family life, their happiness to have a job that feels miserable. So, and we know that now. It's not necessary. You can work 9 to 5, make a nice living, and still have a personal life and take care of your health.
There you go. It's such an important thing. You have to put your mental health first. Again, because it leads into so many other things that takes care of you professionally, physically, everything. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. If we want to know more information about what the CLA does, where can we go?
You can go to our website, which is calawyers.org.
Okay.
And then look at the Health and Wellness tab, or just Google CLA Health and Wellness, and you'll find the things that we're doing for lawyers and students as well. Okay, thanks, Melanie.
Thank you so much.